If you look at the various punishments in the Torah, we have financial penalties, we have death penalties, we have lashing. We actually do not have incarceration as a punishment. The only mention of incarceration in the Torah is what you might call pre-trial detention, when Moses didn't know what a particular punishment would be, so the person was put in some type of prison setting before God gave the ultimate punishment. The closest thing we have to incarceration, and it's quite a stretch, is the city of refuge for the person who kills unintentionally, and he is sent to what's called an Ir Miklat, where he remains for the indeterminate sentence of until the Kohen Gadol dies. There is in fact quite a beautiful essay by Lubavitcher Rebbe who discusses this issue, and he sees the Ir Miklat as the Torah's model of incarceration in the following very interesting way. The Ir Miklat were also cities of Levites, who were the righteous teachers and spiritual leaders of Am Yisrael. When a person has been negligent and careless in his regard for human life, the Torah says you don't send him to an environment that is corrosive and degrading and corrupt. You send him to an environment where he can be uplifted and inspired. All of us know that perhaps the major problem in the present prison system is recidivism. You take an 18-year-old kid who may have done some minor crime, you throw him in jail. Who are his colleagues? What's his environment? Murderers, rapists. And it's quite logical that once he's gone to prison once, he will go again and again and again if he ever gets out, simply because he is exposed to a toxic, negative, derogatory environment. By contrast, the closest incarceration aspect that the Torah has puts the person in an environment of holiness, goodness, and inspiration. The Rebbe suggests that in fact we ought to aim for a type of prison experience that can be uplifting and inspirational. It's true that if people are dangerous, they may have to be taken away from society, but you don't simply make it worse by exposing them to evil, you try to expose them to good. So that was the Rebbe's interesting connection between the cities of refuge and the prison system.